In 1961, an American couple, Chuck and Bobby Miller, arrived in the Philippines with their two children to follow God's command to plant churches in this country. The Miller family stayed in Iloilo for 1 year to learn Ilonggo. In 1962, they were assigned to plant churches in Marbel, South Cotabato. Their two children, Bruce and Patty, grew up in this place. In 1977, Chuck and Bobby Miller arrived in Bacolod and rented a house at Bugnay Street, LaSalle Avenue. This was the first home of Northside, and we were their new Filipino family, and they became known as Tatay and Nanay Miller. The Millers started a Bible study group with mostly doctors and nurses. We were then called Northside Bible Study Center. And when the group became bigger, we registered with sect as Northside Baptist Church in 1979. Nanay Miller is Roberta Bobby Miller. She and her husband, Charles, also called Chuck and also called Tatay Miller, first started what today is Northside Baptist Church. With their leadership, Northside found a new and bigger home in this property at Macapa Montelibano streets. Tatay and Nanay Miller were Americans by blood, but Filipinos at heart, and Ilonggos by language. After 14 years of being missionaries in Bacolod, they went back to the USA in 1993. This was the last church anniversary that we celebrated with Tatay and Nanay Miller in 1993. In the later part of the 1990s, they came back for a visit. Back home in the States, Tatay and Nanay enjoyed their time with their growing family. In January 2009, Tatay Miller went ahead to be with the Lord. 2 Sundays ago, we received news that our beloved Nanay Miller had passed on last April 13, 2024. Nanay Miller led a full life with her family until the ripe age of 92. We thank God for the life of Nanay Miller and how He used her and Tatay to found this church that we call home. They faithfully served the Lord, but more than that, they also touched our lives. And to this day, they continue to inspire us with the examples that they have set. They envisioned opening a Bible school, but the Lord led us instead to start the ministry of Northside Christian Academy, which continues on to this day after 33 years. To this day, Northside has carried on the tradition of using medical and dental missions to reach out to non-believers. Thank you, Lord, that Tatay and Nanay Miller came to Bacolod. As they obeyed you, they started Northside. And here we are continuing as a church family for 45 years. Thank you, Nanay, for your motherly love to us and the example you showed us as a wife, a parent, and a servant of the Lord.